Do you like the way Biden works with the media? Perhaps you think the media gives him an easy ride? Are you more concerned with how elections are reported on generally? Welcome to today's free discourse video. In this video, we're going to look at President Joe Biden's strategic shift away from national media outlets towards local news and influencers for his 2024 campaign. This change in approach raises important questions about campaign communication strategies and voter engagement. Why is President Biden choosing to focus on local media and influencers, and what implications does this have for his campaign and the broader political landscape? So, let's dive in. President Biden's decision to prioritize local media and influencers over major national interviews during his 2024 campaign has garnered attention. This strategy, previously employed in his successful 2020 bid, aims to maximize impact and engagement. According to aides, the idea behind this move lies in the effectiveness of speaking directly to communities about achievements and issues that matter most to them. By bypassing the noise of national news cycles, President Biden can address local concerns and connect with voters on a more personal level. While President Biden's engagement with local media and influencers offers targeted outreach, it also raises questions about transparency and accountability. With fewer major interviews and press conferences, concerns have been raised about the accessibility of the president to national audiences and the depth of scrutiny his administration faces. It remains to be seen how this approach impacts public perception and trust in his political leadership. In considering this, it's essential to consider the broader context of evolving media landscapes and changing communication norms in politics. President Biden's campaign strategy perhaps reflects a broader shift towards leveraging digital platforms and niche audiences for political messaging. So what do people think about this? At the Free Discourse channel, we value the views of everyone and hope that our videos help you to formulate your own opinions. So, let's think about what views the public will hold on President Biden's decision to focus on local news and influencers at the expense of national media outlets. Some people will be worried about how President Biden is handling his interactions with the media. They might feel that by avoiding open debates and limiting his interviews, Biden might not be as open and honest as they'd like him to be. They will think that leaders should be willing to answer tough questions and engage with the public more openly. These concerns highlight the importance of transparency and accountability in our leaders. Others will think that the media might have been treating Biden differently. They might believe that some news outlets will be biased in favor of Biden, avoiding tough questions and not holding him accountable for his actions. This raises worries about the media's role in providing balanced and unbiased information to the public. People want to see journalists asking tough questions and holding leaders accountable, regardless of their political affiliation. There will also be worries about the fairness of elections and how candidates are presented to the public. Some people will be concerned that elections might not be fair and transparent, with allegations of fraud and manipulation. They might believe that everyone should have access to unbiased information to make informed decisions during elections. Ensuring fairness in elections is essential for maintaining trust in the democratic process. So, what do you think? In wrapping up, we've heard three different perspectives on President Biden's approach to media engagement. Some express concern about the transparency of his interactions, emphasizing the importance of leaders being open and accountable. Others question the fairness of media coverage, suggesting that bias may influence how information is presented to the public. Additionally, there are worries about the integrity of elections and whether all candidates are given a fair platform. Now, it's your turn to weigh in. Do you agree with those who emphasize transparency and accountability, believing that leaders should engage openly with the media? Or do you find merit in the concerns about media fairness, questioning whether all candidates receive unbiased coverage? Perhaps you're more focused on ensuring the integrity of elections, advocating for fair and transparent electoral processes. As we navigate these discussions, it's crucial to consider different viewpoints and engage in open dialogue. Your perspective matters, so I encourage you to reflect on these contrasting views and share your thoughts in the comments. I hope this free discourse video has helped you to understand this topic more clearly. If so, don't forget to like the video and consider subscribing for regular updates on the most important of world affairs.